Physical attractiveness is important as fuck. And how to improve your looks, I'm going to teach you all that right here. So, I am guessing that you are between the ages of 12 and 18. If you were to ask a girl out, she would say, either you right now, and you feel like a loser, nobody at your school. You are probably like into low status, and not to be like cringe or anything, but you're literally like, quote unquote, a beta male. Okay? One of those low tier guys, and this was myself before, bro. This used to be me. Like, we can go back to that picture, and this used to be me. Now, obviously, this is like kid, little kid me, bro. It was like I was like what, 11, I think, maybe 9, maybe 10. I don't even fucking know. But this used to be myself. But I improved my, I gained more status, and I feel more confident about myself through Looks Maxine. And I'm here to help you become more confident, boost your attractiveness, and attract more women because of that. Okay, that is my goal for this channel because that's what I've done myself, and I want to make sure that's possible for you. Okay, I want you to become more attractive. Okay, I want you to gain more confidence because of that and get attraction for women. That is my mission. That is my goal for this YouTube channel. Okay, and subscribe right now if you want more videos like this that are gonna help you do those things. And now let's get into it. So, why are looks so important these days? Okay, and here it's literally how people gain status quickly nowadays. Like, if you've ever noticed, like, there's that one guy, you know, he is attractive, and for whatever reason, bro, like, let's say it's the new kid at school. For whatever reason, he comes to school, and all of a sudden, everybody's asking, like, who the fuck are you? Like, not really saying that, but like, oh, bro, what's up? And then they invite him to the table. When some ugly kid like moves to that new school now, probably some kids are gonna welcome him, but it's not gonna be like the popular kids or the people who are more like more attractive as well, or something like that. Like, that doesn't ever happen because you see, there's this thing called the halo effect, which is when attractive people are literally treated better. And I understand the world shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't treat people like, we shouldn't judge people based on their looks, but that's just how the world works nowadays. And we either like play the game, win it, or you don't play the game at all. And I would like to say, like, we should play it, bro, because it boosts your confidence. People treat you better. Who doesn't want to get treated better? And like I said, it's how the world works now. That is how you're going to gain status. That is how you're going to boost your confidence, by improving your looks. Now, I'm not saying that you need to get to like a model level to the point that you like perfect eyelid shape, and like, I don't have perfect eyelid shape. I don't have any of that because I don't overthink that shit. I only look at whatever I can change myself. Okay, and right now we're going to talk about mentality. Also, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to improve your looks. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people think that it's shallow, but like, if you're gonna gain an advantage from improving your looks, why not do it? The people who truly like, who say, "Oh no, that's shallow," and they probably don't have good looks themselves. You know, if you think about it, those people probably don't like. They're probably ugly themselves, and they want to make sure that you don't get attractive. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of fucked up because they're a little bit insecure about themselves. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that to anybody. You shouldn't do that to yourself either. Okay, now let's talk about your mentality. Okay, this is your mindset towards looks matching. First of all, don't be negative about this, bro. Don't tell yourself, oh, because I have a certain feature, I'm ugly. Like, move on to the next thing that you can improve if you have like a certain feature that makes you look quote unquote ugly. Not everybody thinks that some features are ugly or not. I've seen girls that literally, like, girls. Now I understand that some guys are not as open about it, but like, literally will say, oh, my nose is ugly, it's too small, it's too big. Like, bro, no one gives a fuck. Honestly, you want me to tell you the truth? No, nobody gives a fuck about the shape. Like, it's only like between guys that we joke around. But okay, now there's gonna be obviously some people who are gonna say shit behind your back, but you shouldn't give a fuck about what other people say or think about you. Okay, you shouldn't. Only if it's a person that truly cares about you, and even then, I would be careful because they probably don't know what's best for you. Unless, of course, like you're doing drugs and they tell you to stop, and then, yeah, obviously, don't be a girl. Okay, don't be like a girl. Don't be little. Don't have that pussy mentality shit. Okay, that it's okay for a girl to have it, but if you're a guy, no. Where you're trying to find like where you need to have everything perfect about yourself. Not nothing has to be perfect. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Don't have a weak mentality that if you miss a day, it ruins your progress. This is important. If one day, let's say you don't go to the gym when you were supposed to go to the gym, uh, bro, it's not gonna ruin your progress. Okay, that's like me telling a fat person that's been going that I tell them like if you miss one day of the gym, it's gonna reset your progress. Even though let's say that guy goes for a month, right, and he's lost like I don't know, let's say 5 pounds. Okay, let's say he lost 5 pounds, and then one day he misses. You think he's actually gonna reset the progress? Fuck no. But if you tell him that, he's gonna become like depressed, and he's not gonna want to do this again. He's not gonna want to work out for a month again. So don't have a weak mentality that one day ruins your progress. Also, this is going to be hard. It is going to take some time, but it's worth it. Okay, it's totally worth it. Don't tell yourself like, oh, because it's hard, I shouldn't do it. And some days I'm not gonna feel like it, so don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy, bro. Like literally, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take time, but it's fucking worth it. It's fucking worth your time. It's worth the results and the success. It's honestly worth it. Don't tell anybody that you're just doing looks maxing out of nowhere. Okay, okay, you don't like if they see that your behavior changes in some way, like you start going to the gym, they're like ask you, oh, why are you going to the gym? Just tell them because I don't know, you want to you start liking the gym for some reason. You just tell them that, oh yeah, I just found out that I like working out, something like that, bro. Just a dumb excuse. You don't have to explain to anybody what you're doing. Okay, honestly, like you can keep looks magazine in secret. It doesn't fucking matter. But like, don't just go out there and tell people because people don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. Um, remember, you're doing this for your own benefit of getting attraction from women, and there's nothing wrong with that. And to gain more status, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, it does sound cringe when you say it to people, but when you tell yourself that shit, bro, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with liking women or trying to attract women. There's nothing wrong with that. Like whoever tells you, like, oh, you're doing this for women, huh? Fuck them, bro. Fuck them. Honestly, fuck those people. But if your friends tell you that, bro, they're not your friends. Uh, also have the mentality that every day that you do look smashing habits, you're making progress. The guy who wins is actually the guy who has the patience to see his results. So whoever sticks to this the longest, it's not about like what habits you do. Well, it's obviously also about that, but isn't it's not about a magic trick or anything. It's just about whoever like sticks to this the longest wins. Okay, that's literally how it's gonna work. And the last one is that you don't have to be a model. You don't have to get to a model level like you're um, a 10 out of 10 or an 11 out of 10 or whatever. Okay? But you do have to see yourself, okay, I want to improve my looks because it's going to give me give me more status. I'm going to get more attraction from women. Okay? Because obviously looks are not everything. Looks are only part of the equation, but it's a big part of the equation. It's not just, it's also, like, uh, besides looks, it's also your personality, charisma, all that shit. Okay? Just mind you, like, it's not just looks. And don't be an autistic motherfucker with this. Don't be an autist, like, obsessing over, like, every single, like, let's say, gram of food. Don't obsess every single day, like, oh, I need to do this exact, uh, I don't know, exact, skincare routine every single day. Don't be a fucking autist. Don't be every single day watching, like, looks magazine. Obviously, if you need to watch them every single day, just to keep you reminded and keep your identity that you are a guy who's looks maxing, who's trying to become more attractive, then yeah, fuck, go for it. But don't go super obsessive to the point that you like everything. your personality is just about looks, Maxine. Don't be like that. Don't be that type of person, bro. Just see it as like a, I don't know, like part of you, but not make it like just your full on identity. Don't do that shit. That makes you look weird, and it honestly makes you a weird person. Don't be like that. Okay, don't be like that with anything in your life. Like if you start going to the gym, don't be like that. Okay, don't be a gym autist. Okay, still enjoy your life, bro, but make sure that, okay, make sure that you're doing this shit. Okay. Okay, now let's talk about the 5 pillars of looks to work on. We got your jawline, your physique, your haircut, and your style and your skin. Okay, I'm just gonna go brief over what some of the things you can do, but I have full on like guides to improving jawline, full on guides to looks maxing on my on the channel, full on videos on how to build an aesthetic physique. Now I don't have videos on haircut styles, okay, or styles like clothing and all that shit, but I do have like um, full on videos on how to improve your skin, how to get rid of acne, and you can search this up. Like you can just scroll through my channel and just find those videos, okay. But here why these are the 5 pillars that you need to work on. It's all because of our like primal brain, because women find these things attractive, okay, and it's because it shows that you have signs of high testosterone. Okay, so it shows signs like that you're fertile, that you're like, you know, you're that a woman pretty much like wants your genes inside of her. When you have really good genes, or you express, quote unquote, express good genes, this is what women think, like they get more attraction from you. That's why this all happens. It's all about primal brains. And when you have a really strong looking jawline like this was me before, right? I look like a little bit like, you know, I look really childish, and here I look more masculine. And look at my physique as well. I look pretty weak here, and I look way stronger here. I look masculine. I have that nice, like my V taper has improved a lot, and that's what women like find like attractive, because it shows signs like you're fertile, you have high testosterone, your genes are really good. Okay, we can mimic good genes, and you probably don't have like super bad genes. Okay, like bad genes would mean like you have like a really bad like heart disease, and um I don't know, you have like some weird problem with your lungs or some shit, and even then that's still not as bad. Like bad would be like your heart is like, I don't know, like pretty fucking bad, and like I don't know, you have some weird genetic thing like sickle cell disease or some shit like that. Okay, that's like when, okay, the genes are bad, but in your case, probably you don't have that bad genes. Okay, most of the times it's your habits that cause you to look ugly and weird. Majority of the time is your habits. Majority of the time, the reason why you have acne, part of it is genetic, but a big part of it is also your environment, which is your habits, the shit you're exposed to all the time. That's what causes you to look ugly majority of the time. Okay, you need to understand this concept, because it's a big concept on improving looks, and it's about the habits that you do. Sometimes it's not just about adding a bunch of habits, it's also about taking away the habits that are bad for you. Like if right now you're eating a bunch of junk food, you're not exercising, you're playing video games all day, you're not sleeping enough, that all those things contribute into making you uglier. Okay, because you know your body, how do I explain this? Your body only like expresses the genes that it needs to express based on your environment. If right now you're chilling, you're not really active at all, you're not doing any physical exercise, your body's just like, okay, he's resting. There's no need for us to make more testosterone, because he's not gonna get into a fight. He's not gonna. Uh, it's not mating season. He's not trying to attract women. Shit like that. Okay, your brain literally like that's the way to bring things. That's a simple way to think about it. But that's literally what your brain do, because your brain wants to conserve as much energy as possible. That's why you see like people who are inactive be fatter than people who are really active, even though their diets are like pretty much the same. Still, diet is still fucking important, okay? But that's literally how like our human body fucking works, bro. And this is why we need to improve these things. That V taper, Like I said, it shows that you're fertile, that you have masculine features, your genetics are good, as well as your face and all that shit. Okay, and that's all I wanted to explain. Now I understand, like, it seems way too brief, and that you want to like actually learn everything about looksmith, everything you want to learn, everything, and that's what brings me to the last thing, and that's pretty much it for this video. If you want to learn everything about looksmith, and you want me to what the fuck was I gonna say? You want me to personally coach you one on one, like I personally coach you. I make a full on like um, custom schedule plan just for you. Click the link in the description. That's my Looks Maxing program. It might seem a little bit pricey, but it's fucking worth it. I like to say that, you know, just for a jawline surgery, just for you to improve your surgery, like a surgery to improve your fucking looks, to improve your jawline, it costs like $6,000 to $50,000, which is crazy. My Looks Maxing program is just like 129 bucks compared to what I just told you, bro. And by the way, my program's about improving your physique, your jawline, and everything. That was just about, like, the surgery is just about improving your jawline, which is fucking crazy. So, to put things into context, yeah, my program is pretty fucking cheap. There's people who sell these programs for 10,000 bucks, and you know, or surgeries that sell for a lot. They're like I said, 5K, 10K. Use surgeries just to improve one thing. And my program improves your jawline, your physique, your skin, and your haircut, your style, all that shit that I just mentioned. So if you're interested, like I said, check that link in the description. And other than that, like I said before, subscribe to the channel. But my name, by the way, is Ricky Cervantes. I don't know why I never mentioned my name at the beginning of the video. I keep on forgetting, but my name is Ricky Cervantes, and I hope that this journey goes well for you, bro. I hope that you make the progress that you want to make, and you improve your looks, you boost your confidence, and you attract the woman or the girl that you want to attract. Okay? I hope that happens to you, and other than that, bro, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.